Good morning to all traders. Welcome to this Tuesday's Market Insights video on FX majors. Stavros Tusios here. Today we're going to start with the euro dollar, and then we're going to analyze quickly the pound, the dollar against the Swiss franc, and the dollar against the Canadian dollar, because we haven't talked about those two for a while now, and it's a very good opportunity to do this right now. Markets were pretty quiet yesterday as expected, despite the fact that we've had the Hong Kong protests, despite the fact that we are expecting escalation between US and China, and also, of course, despite the fact that it was the beginning of the week Monday, and that was because, of course, we were closed in London and also in New York. So as expected, all majors, pretty much all majors, ended with an indecision day. Today, though, we have seen some flows coming into the market, some risk flows. For now, we are actually seeing all the other assets on a Tuesday morning session rising against the dollar, and that includes the euro dollar. We're expecting still W, X, and Y. We're expecting wave Y. I'm seeing this as an ending triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was seeing it, to be honest. Now, we talked about this potentially being a triangle, and also talks about the possibility of this being a wave 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Now, here's the thing. With the RSI showing two signals, I'm expecting more upside. Okay, now this upside could be one B, C, D, and E. Okay, we're gonna get wave E offering a good opportunity, perhaps to 1.1150 or so, and then move lower. Okay, or it is indeed wave 1 and wave 2, and then we're going for wave 3, or for that matter, wave A and wave B, and also wave C instead of 3, because to be honest, I'm not really sure we're going to see any significant breakouts in the next coming months. Okay, so most likely we're going to be on an ABC correction, a continuation of a correction rather than a successful breakout. So I wouldn't see any impulsive moves in the near future for any of the pairs, to be honest. Anyway, despite that, we're still looking at this now potentially to start moving higher again, because we do get these signals and they're much more significant to what those short-term signals are, which have already probably already are factored in. Okay. Now on pound, we talked about this being an ABC, right? Whatever the case is, we were looking at this being a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're looking also at this being a triple zigzag, right? Now the problem with that is that we still have a bearish signal over here. So I'm not really sure if we're going to end up seeing that happening. Okay, despite that, okay, whatever the RSI is showing us, we don't get any signals on the upside, which seems to suggest that this move to the upside might be indeed limited. However, all the other structure away from the RSI, right, seems to suggest that there is going to be more upside. We've had 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, the golden over here, taking out wave Z, and that is also wave 2. So I'm expecting indeed wave 3 to come in multi-structure impulse to the upside. That is, of course, going to break the 123 first. Okay, so the first target for me would be that. Now, the thing is, with this looking a little bit corrective, we're going to get either a leading triangle, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or then this is going to be an X, and then this is going to be W, X, and Y, and then we're going to move lower again. So I will be looking at the 125.60 or so, perhaps to start offering some fresh signals for more downside. Okay, so that's my first validation. That's my second validation, 123 for more upside. In case we don't get that, look for prices to move down. Dollar Swiss, very good opportunity as well. We're talking about this 3, 4, and expecting wave 5. We talked about this being a W, X, and Y because it looks corrective and complex. So we had waves A done, and I'm expecting wave B to end in a triangle, A, B, C, D, and E. That is going to be wave B, and then we're going to move down for wave C. The signal on the RSI is not strong. For that, I am seeing this becoming you know, an impulse, a correction to the upside. I mean, it could be impulsive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? I'm expecting this to break above that 97.70 or so. Perhaps even we can go towards 98, either with a false break or a miss, and then start moving lower. And last, dollar CAD with oil supported as well, because all demand is increasing as countries and economies are reopening. We talked about this for a while, actually. We are still in the triangle pattern that we talked about a few weeks ago. That's why I wasn't looking at this pair, because we were moving correctively over here. I'm expecting this to move a little bit further up, okay, from what price action is showing, and then move all the way down for wave C. That will be wave 4, and then all the way up to above fresh highs, 146.60. However, with this RSI signal, we could have just turned, okay, with a weak attempt to finish wave E, the triangle pattern here, which suggests what? If we're not going to get here, okay, we still don't get any signs on that, to be honest, then it means that this was an A, B, and a C, which means it is an expanded running flat. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to get another move to the downside, 5. So we're not going to have a triangle pattern, okay? It's going to be a running flat, which means this is wave 1, okay? I mean, wave 1 is not even completed yet, to be honest. It will be wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, since we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here as well, right? And then that will be wave C. We need to get a fresh low below 138 anyway, and that might be the opportunity to do that. So that will be all for the day. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.